Hello and welcome to Executive Presence, Mastering Voice and Body Language. I'm Ashwini Mushran, and for the past 2 decades, I worked as a professional actor and voice artist, collaborating with executives just like you to transform how they communicate and present themselves. You might be wondering what the connection is between my work as an actor and voice artist and teaching executive presence. The path from stage to boardroom is actually more natural than you might think. My professional training at the Drama Studio London taught me something fundamental. Effective communication is a craft that can be learned, practiced, and mastered. It is not magic or innate talent, it is a set of specific teachable techniques that transform how others perceive and respond to you. As an actor on screen and on TV, I've spent decades perfecting the art of authentic presence. Every character requires mastery of voice, body language, and emotional expression, the exact same elements that create powerful executive presence. The stage productions I've performed in across 9 countries, from A Few Good Men to Pune Highway, taught me how to command attention in any space, regardless of the audience. That ability to adapt while maintaining authenticity is precisely what distinguishes truly influential executives. My extensive voice work, including being the official voice of the professor in Money Heist for India, has given me a deep understanding of vocal technique. I've recorded hundreds of commercials and corporate narrations, learning exactly how subtle shifts in tone, pace, and pitch can dramatically change the impact of the same words. Here's what I discovered that led me to coaching. The techniques that actors and voice artists use deliberately are the same ones that executives need to communicate with impact. We're just more conscious of them. The difference is that while actors use these skills to portray others, leaders use them to present their most powerful, authentic selves. My background gives me a unique advantage as your guide in this journey. I can identify subtle patterns in your communication that others might miss. I can demonstrate the precise adjustments that create dramatic improvements. And most importantly, I can translate complex performance techniques into practical, business-relevant skills you can implement immediately. The transition from performing to coaching has been incredibly rewarding. Seeing executives transform their presence and achieve breakthroughs in their leadership impact brings me the same fulfillment as a standing ovation, perhaps even more. Because these skills change not just one performance, but an entire career. So as we embark on this masterclass together, know that you're learning from someone who has spent decades mastering these techniques in the most demanding communication environments. I'm excited to share these transformative skills with you. Think about the last time you were truly captivated by a speaker. What was it about them that commanded your attention? Was it what they said, or was it how they said it? The truth is, your words account for only a fraction of your impact as a leader. Your voice, your posture, your gestures, these elements speak volumes before you've even completed a sentence. They can either reinforce your authority or subtly undermine it. In fact, research suggests that up to 93% of communication effectiveness is determined by non-verbal cues. That's right. Only 7% comes from the actual words you choose. The remainder is split between your vocal qualities and your body language. This isn't just fascinating. It's a game changer for anyone in a leadership position. In today's high-stakes business environment, executive presence isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. It's the difference between being heard and being remembered, between influencing decisions and merely participating in them. Let me share a quick story. Some time ago, I worked with a brilliant CFO We'll call her Sunita. Sunita's financial acumen was extraordinary, but whenever she presented to the board, her ideas weren't landing with the impact they deserved. Her voice would trail off at the ends of sentences. Her shoulders would round forward. She'd unconsciously create barriers with her arms. After working together on specific vocal and physical techniques, many of which you will learn in this course, the transformation was remarkable. At her next quarterly presentation, the same board that had previously seemed disengaged was now leaning in, asking questions and championing her proposals. What changed? Not her data, not her expertise. What changed was how she delivered her message, with vocal authority, physical confidence, and the kind of presence that commands attention. That's the power of executive presence, and it's a skill that can be learned, practiced, and mastered. Over the next 7 modules, we'll deconstruct the art and science of executive presence. You'll master techniques that have helped thousands of leaders communicate with greater confidence, authenticity, and impact. Let me share what you can expect from our time together. We'll begin by exploring the foundations of executive presence, understanding what it is, why it matters, and how to accurately assess your own current style. We'll dispel myths and establish clear benchmarks for growth. You'll learn to harness the power of your voice, discovering how subtle changes in pitch, pace, and tone can dramatically alter how others perceive your message and your authority. We'll work on eliminating vocal habits that undermine credibility, like low volume, a monotone delivery, and replace them with techniques that enhance your natural strengths. We'll decode body language, both what to do and what to avoid, ensuring that your non-verbal communication consistently projects confidence and credibility. You'll learn the subtle art of purposeful movement, how to claim your space, and how to read and respond to the body language of others. One of the most valuable skills we'll develop is vocal and visual synchronization, the seamless alignment between what you're saying and how your body is speaking. This congruence is essential for authenticity, and it's immediately detectable by your audience. Whether you're addressing a boardroom of executives or having a one-on-one conversation, think about it. Have you ever listened to someone say, "I'm open to your feedback," while their arms are tightly crossed and their jaw is clenched? The disconnection between their words and their body creates an immediate trust deficit. We'll ensure your communication never suffers from this kind of misalignment. As we progress, you'll master situation-specific communication strategies for different leadership contexts, from high-pressure negotiations to team meetings to formal presentations. We'll tackle real-world scenarios that you face in your role, providing you with tailored approaches for each unique setting. We'll also explore the nuanced art of expressing emotions effectively in professional settings, a surprisingly essential skill that separates truly influential leaders from merely competent ones. In today's business world, emotional intelligence isn't optional. It's a cornerstone of effective leadership. You'll learn how to convey conviction without appearing aggressive, how to show empathy without sacrificing authority, and how to navigate tense situations with composure and clarity. These emotional nuances conveyed through voice and body language often make the difference between a good leader and a truly inspiring one. And finally, we'll integrate everything you've learned into a cohesive personal brand and action plan, ensuring that your executive presence becomes a consistent, defining characteristic of your leadership style. This isn't about creating a performance that you put on for important occasions. It's about developing habits that become second nature. Throughout this course, you'll engage in practical exercises, receive personalized feedback, and develop skills that you can immediately apply to your professional interactions. The course is designed to be both challenging and enjoyable, pushing you out of your comfort zone while providing a supportive environment for growth. I want to acknowledge something important. Developing executive presence isn't about conforming to a single template of how a leader should look or sound. It's about authentic communication that honors your unique personality and background. In my years working with leaders across industries, from tech to finance, healthcare to manufacturing, I've seen the most powerful transformations occur when individuals enhance their natural strengths rather than trying to become someone they're not. Whether you're naturally reserved or naturally exuberant, whether you speak with an accent or have a distinctive communication style, we'll work with your authentic self to bring out the most powerful, effective version of your communication. Here's my promise to you. By the end of our time together, you'll possess a toolkit of practical techniques that will transform how others perceive and respond to you. You'll communicate with greater impact and authenticity. You'll lead more effectively, and you'll do it all with a level of confidence that feels natural and effortless. 20 years of working with voices and physical performance has taught me one fundamental truth. Executive presence isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about becoming the most powerful, authentic version of who you already are. The skills you'll develop in this course will serve you not just in formal presentations or high-stakes meetings, but in every interaction, from your first morning greeting to your team to crucial negotiations with clients, to those pivotal moments when all eyes are on you, waiting for your leadership. So, let's begin this journey together. I'm excited to share these transformative techniques with you, and I look forward to seeing the remarkable impact they'll have on your leadership presence. Welcome to Executive Presence, Mastering Voice and Body Language. Let's get started.